Hello, it's Fiona Fernandez, Byfihandcrafts. Welcome. I'm just going to be over the table tonight. Save on all the drama of moving everything. Just turn my sound off, that's working, good. Okay, what have we got here? Got things out of whack a bit. Move my board over a tad. I must have my thing over too far. My stand. Right, now what's happening there? Move those things out of the way so I can see comments. So welcome. Let's wait for a couple of people to arrive. I'm going to be using the sheep stamps, the counting sheep and the sheep dies out of the Sale-A-Bration. So if you're not familiar with Stampin Up, I'm an independent Stampin Up demonstrator, and I've got a website for Stampin Up, and I've also got my personal blog for, well, when I say personal, for Byfihandcrafts. So I put all my things on there. So welcome if you're just joining me for the first time, or even if you're joining me for many times. Thank you for coming along. So I'm going to have a bit of fun with this one tonight. I had a thought earlier. I've got an idea. So that's good. It's always good to have an idea. And I've got a few things out, but I want to talk about a few other things. So if you're new to Stampin' Up, they do have some sales occasionally. Sale-A-Bration goes from August to September, 2 months, and they've actually done 2 this year. So they had one earlier in the year as well. Hi Stephanie, welcome. And they, hi Athena. Yeah, so what they do is when you're spending money on the products you want to get to make your cards, you can get free products for every $90 you spend, and there's also some $180 spends as well. So I'm going to use this one next week, and I've got all the things in there now because I decided to do a big buy up. Hi Jill. So if you saw my previous video this morning, I did a impromptu live because I had to open the box for something and to show some of the products I bought. Yeah, I did get a bit carried away, but it was worth it because if you want to host a party too, you can do it that way. I can do it on Zoom at the moment and with your friends, and if you do that, you'd be the host, so you'd get to benefit from that, and any sales you get from your hosted Zoom party, you could get the bonuses. So this stamp set here, I did get that because I actually put an order in that was over $750, just over $750 to get. So you actually get 14% Stampin' Rewards the higher the sales go, and you only have to get $500 in sales, which gives you 12% Stampin' Rewards, and you get this as well. So this is a bonus at the moment while Sale-A-Bration is on, which is very, very good value. And the other thing that's good value at the moment with the Sale-A-Bration is the joining offer, which I've also got posts on my pages. You get to choose a free bundle as well as the normal joining offer, which is still very good value. It's $169 to join, and you get to choose up to $235 of products of your choice, so you can choose whatever you like, which is great. And then after you join, so you get a business pack, free shipping as well, that includes some catalogs to give to your friends, and after that you then get 20% off your off your purchases. So you don't have to sell to other people if you don't want to. That's totally up to you. You can join and grab a few great bargains like with your starter kit, and then you don't have to continue as a demonstrator if you don't want to. So it's good because there's no pressure there. If you want to go further and you know you're having so much fun and your friends all want to join you, that's great. Hi Amanda. Hi Jill. All popping in. And yeah, so it's just I'm enjoying it a lot. I have lots of fun. Obviously you're all here with me. So thank you. And we always have fun playing with this. So yeah, I haven't really studied this one. What have we got on there? I've been looking for happy anniversary, the words, and I've found some in a few stamp sets. I don't have many of them. I've only got one. because it's my wedding anniversary today. So we went out today walking. Some of you might have seen some of my posts online. And yeah, so I thought, right, what sort of card will I do tonight with the sheep? So I'm going to be counting sheep, but in a different way. So before we get to the sheep, on the website, if you're looking for a sentiment, you can go into the shop area of the website, and this is my website here, and you go shop now, and then you go into the search, the little magnifying glass, and just type in the sentiment you're looking for. So it does bring up more than what you're looking for. So I've typed in happy anniversary, and it has brought up all of the stamp sets that are current that have happy anniversary, but you sort of have to sift through them a bit because it brings up the word happy as well. I didn't do it on just anniversary. Maybe I should have tried that. Let's try that. I know you can't see the screen, but I can. Let me just type that. Anniversary, because I thought, how will I look for that quickly? It actually says no results when you first look at it in the drop down, but if you click enter, I'm on a laptop, it actually brings up all the stamp sets with the word anniversary in it. So I'm just looking at the website in the shop area. And anyway, I wrote down a couple. So in the main catalogue, the annual catalogue, you'll find on page 42. So this one has happy anniversary. And I actually used that to stamp in Glenn's anniversary card. Oh, it's not in here, it's out there. It's a card I'd made earlier with the Whale of a Time set. And it says, hang on, let me find Whale of a Time. I think that's still in here. Whale done, page 83. I'll just flick to that for a second. 83. This one, and it's got my love for you is bigger than the ocean. So I had made a card when I had the whole suite for this, and that's okay. And so that was on the front with some turtle. I got the DSP with the turtles going across, and so it was really like lots of bling. He loved all the bling. And then I stamped inside of it with this happy anniversary. Now this is the stamp set that comes with a die if you get them together. So the die cuts out both of these stamp sets, and the stamp looks like this. So you can do one stamp and cut out all of them at once. Now normally if I'm stamping the whole lot, I would do it on my Stamparatus, because it's such a big stamp, you might miss a bit, so then you can re-ink it and do it again. So then when it's finished, I've got some over here, you can cut them all out with the die, and then you've got all these ready-made sentiments. Look, and they're all, oh, I've got some hearts in here, cool. I was going to cut out some hearts for tonight, but I might be able to use these ones now. Cool, I didn't see them before. Yeah, so that's got all the little sentiments in them. So I haven't got this one yet, but that works the same way with the same die. So that's a really handy one to have. I've done something on that before. But what I did was I just used this block here. So if you only want to stamp one of them, I just put it onto this block like this. I know it looks a bit silly. And you could still use the Stamparatus, but I just used my ink to ink up the one, lucky it was at the bottom as well, the one sentiment, and I just stamped it into my card like that. So that worked. And I did the little heart as well up the top here. I used my marker and I did the same thing with that. So there's a little tip for you. So that was that one, and I loved the writing on that happy anniversary. It was just beautiful. Looks so nice. It's very pretty. Look at that one. Looked really good. Very happy with that. Now the other ones I've got written down. So this one's page 42, page 69. I think I'll put a tag in there. 69. And I don't have this one either. Happy anniversary. So that's from the Elegantly Said stamp set, and you can buy the whole suite if you're interested in getting all of that and making some beautiful cards. I just haven't got to that one yet. I really like the punch though. Had my eye on that. See, I've got that my tag in there. And then the other one was on page 74, and that's this one here, Always in My Heart, happy anniversary, and that's got a matching coordinates with the floral heart dies here. So it's not actually a bundle, you buy them separately, but there's a die to put that on, so that's really nice as well. So if you're looking for it to make anniversary cards, there's some tips for you. And the other thing I was thinking, let's open my ribbon page, so I'll be referring to that in a minute. Get my ribbon page out. Okay, so here's a little picture of Glenn and I. Look at us. Oh, I better dust that a bit more. It's been on the cupboard. That's when we got married. Look, he had hair. So there we go. So I've got a lovely little bouquet here. So I'm looking at all the lacy things on here to get some ideas. There we go. That's our little wedding photo. I'll put that in the background somewhere. Knock it over. Right, put it down there. Now, I've been studying things. I've got a few ideas to make a card. He has hair, yes, that's right, Jill. And a bit thin, and he's shaved it all off now. He does his own hair. So I know we've had a lot of hair discussions lately in some of my Zoom meetings. And people doing their own hair. He's been doing it for a long time actually, using the clipper thing, which is very handy. So I was thinking tonight I'm going to get out a few things. I've got my Blushing Bride, how appropriate is that name, so I thought I'd better get that out. And I've got out my hand penned because it had, you know, nice Blushing Bride in it. I think it does have Blushing Bride in it. Does it? Doesn't say Blushing Bride, does it? Oh yes, it does. Blushing Bride. There it is. It's on there. Blushing Bride. I've got an embossing folder. And I'll just get out some white card. I'm wondering whether to use my shimmer card. Oh, I haven't decided what I'm doing. I've got a few ideas, and then I got all the bits and pieces out. And then we'll have some fun. So let me get my penguin out because I was looking for a bow tie. Look, I found one. There's a little stamp there. So I'm going to make a card with, now I've got some other things out too. I've got my alphabet dies because we need those, and some, now I was punching hearts this morning, look. Punching hearts, so I need a bit of that. So that should be Be Dazzling paper. That's the specialty paper that's on the Sale-A-Bration at the moment. I love this paper. It's gorgeous. Look, just have to show you every time. So pretty. So pretty. So I think I'll use that for my letters. I'm going to die cut those in a minute. And I've got my little sheet dies here too. Put that stuff away. Right, so here's the sheet dies. Just pull them out of the packet. Look, there's a little fence in there. Isn't that cute? So I'll just have to work out what we're doing now. Right, let's move some stuff out of the way. I always get into a mess when I do this. It's good fun though. I clean it up the next day. Alrighty. So I'll just put him over there because I won't need that straight away. And I'm just working out, do I want a pink? I think we'll do the pink base. I'm thinking a pink base. Pink base, white top, and a bit of that in between. Maybe. Okay. And I think I'll go, I've got my shimmer paper. I'm into shimmer paper at the moment. I'm liking the shimmer paper. Oh, look, that one's already fancy cut. Look, maybe we could use that. I don't know what I cut that with. I can't remember. Looks like a mountain of some description, doesn't it? I was trying to find some squiggly lines today, but I couldn't work out which ones. Does anyone have any ideas about the squiggly lines? And what it's from? I can't remember. I do like the shimmery cardstock. We might just get some of that out. Let's move these out of the way for a minute. If you're shopping with me in my shop, there's my host code for September up here. So if you're ordering under $250, use the host code, please. And then that goes back to my customers, the Stampin' rewards that I get on collective sales. So I do my own, host my own workshop. And if you're ordering over $250, don't put the host code in. You'll get the Stampin' rewards for yourself. Lots of free products. Right, let's cut that. So I always cut this at, when I go half A4. So I've got that at 14.85 to be precise. And then I use this end to score the centre at 10.5 centimetres. And then I'm just going to cut one of these down. What do we do? Let's have a think. Quite like the look of that. Oh, maybe not the blue. Oh, can't decide. The blue or the green. I've got some green here too. See, I've got the green one. There's that one. I like this one. Oh, I like both. It's hard, isn't it, when you like both? I like that one. That looks nice, but I really like the green too. It's on the back of that, the dots. What if I cut that? I go thin or thicker? No, I think I'll go thicker. Okay, so I'm going to go to 9.5. So we've got 5 millimeters all the way around. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. That one. And then we'll go, we want to go a whole centimetre smaller. Put that over there. Let's try that. You won't see much of this one because I'm going to put white on top of it. Really not sure what I'm doing. We're just playing. Okay. I'll go 8.5 though because I want to see a bit of the other stuff. So this is shimmer. So I'll come up close, see if we can get some shimmer going. There it is. Oh, that's got a mark on it. Saw that. Turn it over the other way. There's a mark on that side as well. Doesn't matter, I'm going to stamp on it in a minute. See the shimmer in that? It's very, very pretty. Very subtle. But I do like it. Right, I want to see a bit of that surrounding paper. So I might even have to go a bit smaller. And I'm actually thinking I might go this way, because we're going to want to put some sheep on there, aren't we? Let's get some sheep out. Alright, so there's the sheep. Yeah, I think I'll go this way. No, I can't get them off. Uh-oh. I forgot to put my flop on them. So I'm not sure which one yet. Maybe that one and that one. So what I'm going to do is put a sheep. One of them is going to have a little veil on. One of them's going to have a bow tie on. And I'm going to put the letters I do. That's what I thought I do. Now, which one do we want? We want this one and that one? Yeah, I like those two. I think I'll go with those two. We might even have a hat on one of them, eh? On the one with the bow tie. They can have a hat on, can't they? Look, we can put some grass around. I want to put the fence in too. How are we going to do that? Let's have a fiddle with this. Oh, it's got stuck. That got very stuck then. Pulled the backing off. Alrighty, where are we going to put a fence? To put the fence underneath. Maybe we could have that one behind the fence. This one on this side of the fence. So I might cut them out of, I might do the glitter paper behind and then do these on another piece of white card. Got more card here. Right. And then we'll do the fence in what will we do the fence in? Now I've kept these little pieces too out of the middle of the sheet because you can do other little funny patterns with those. Right, what will we do the fence in? Oh, what other colour do I have out? Just thinking. Maybe I could do the fence in some of this. I've got some of the DSP. Green fence. What's on the back of it? Oh no, that's colourful. Let's see what's on the back. We've got this. No, that doesn't really go, does it? What other colours are on the back of that? Has anyone got any preference for a colour of fence? Colour of the fence? I could get another card out. I think that's the only two that are going to work with that one. Not sure about that. I feel like it might look funny. Or I could go for a dark colour fence. Let's try it in this first and see what it looks like. Get my cutting machine up here. Just got my little mini out. Right. So this one already has all the grooves in it, look. So it's going to die cut it and emboss it at the same time. Let's give that a go. Has anyone got this set? Anyone played with it yet? Oh, I'm going to get it to without moving everything. Let's see what that looks like. Because we could rough it up a little bit. Now you just get the little pieces out like that. And if it won't come out, I just go like this. Hang on, I'm not going to do it because I want it to. There we go. That's how I get them out sometimes. You've got to be careful how you throw it though. Don't throw it too hard. And I always throw it so it's flat, like that. Otherwise you might damage it. So that looks like that. And if I want to change the colour, I could actually put a bit of ink on it. Couldn't I? Right. Oops, got sticky bits all over me. I'll just put these back in here for a second so I don't lose them. Right, get my card. Get rid of that one. You got that set? Have you made anything with it yet? Right, I'll put that there. That one I'll cut down. Just got to see how much room. I think I'll need to keep the width on that. Okay, so I'll just cut that one down so it comes in the 5mm again. So if you forget what size it was, just look at the thing here. So that one was 13.85, so I want to go to 12.85 on that one. Rid of that piece. up with a nice one like that. You made some fridge magnets. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's a good idea. Hadn't thought of that. I was just focused on anniversary stuff today, so I thought, what am I going to make with it? Alright, so I'm going to go with that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss half of it. Half of that piece of paper with my florally looking one. So this is the Ornate Floral embossing folder. I'm only going to do the bottom half of it so that I'll just do it that way. I'll just get a picture of what I'm doing. I'll put that about there. And put my crazy sheep. That'll work. So I go to about there. So I can't do the curly thing like I was thinking. Curvy thing. Right, and then we'll just stick that through. So because it's so wide, I'm going to have to put that through my big one. Move this over for a sec. Bring in my squishy mat so that I don't ruin everything. I think I can do that. Oh, look at that. Just, I'll have to go up a little bit because I want to fit it in there. Just lift it up. Go a little bit more. Okay, so take out those plates. You don't need those. And we follow the guidelines on this. And this is a thick 3D one, so we use the 3D embossing folder. Can you see that? And I use that number 4 plate. And that. Just pull it out a bit. So put the hinge side through first into your machine. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Whoa, look at that. Love it. Love it. Say I do like embossing folders. They're one of my favourite things. Okay, we're going to put that there, that there. Ooh, it looks so nice. Can you see that? Let's bring it up here. Look at that. Now, can we get the fleck? That's got the glitter on it, see? That's so pretty. Put that over there. Right, that's those. Now let's get some sheep happening. Sheep. A little fence on there. One on there. One on there. I think I'll just do them in black. Oh, I haven't stamped these yet, so I'm going to just get another piece of paper out on another day. And because they've already got the foam in there, you don't need that extra foam mat under them. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Woohoo! That's lovely. Alright, we're going to be die cutting these ones, so we'll just get them onto the paper. Cardstock. So I'm using the basic white. Isn't it cute? Get your chamois out. Simply chamois. Put my chamois. I cleaned that the other day. See how clean it is around the edges? Right, then we do the other one. Just give him a test run over here. Oh, this is my hair, I think. I haven't decided which one's which yet. Clean that on your chamois. I'll keep that black handy because we'll need that in a minute. Oh, I stamped it on the paper. That was funny. Not on the cardstock. Oh my goose. That was funny. I've done that one. Oh, I stamped it on the paper, okay? Yeah, the embossing is gorgeous, isn't it? Every time I emboss something, it's like, oh. Okay, let's try that again. Now, what else do we need? Do we need anything else stamped? We'll come back to the hat if I need the hat. I'm not sure about the hat. We'll think about the hat for a minute. Now, what else have we got on the dies? So the dies have sort of bits of cloud, a little flag, the hat, a balloon, and the sun, and the die and the sheeps. Which ones do I need? You need that one. You need that one. Like that. I'll just do this one on my mini, I think. It'll fit through now. I'll just trim it off. I'll just cut the little sheep off so they fit through the mini. Look, I've been cutting shapes on here. Diorama shapes. I'll try and do them both at the same time. Not sure if I'm going to colour them in. Don't know. Should I colour them in? Who wants my sheep coloured in? Maybe I could colour them in a little bit. And I bought some of this ribbon. Let's open that up. That looks cool. Who wants the sheep coloured in? Anybody? Can't get that. Okay, so I usually squeeze it like this to get this off, and then cut through the plastic. This is called Blushing Bride Frayed Gross Grain Ribbon. Look at that. Oh, it's really soft. That's nice. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But I thought I would. I have to go under the fence. It's very pretty. That might have to go under the fence. At least they're little pink faces. I should do that before I cut them out, shouldn't I? Let me just move that for a second. Okay, let's have a look. Where's my pencils? I've got my pencils here. I wonder what that's going to be like. Hello. Is that too pink? That looks a bit too pink, doesn't it? I'd have to find a different colour. I might have to get out something else. Yeah, the other pinks are a bit too pink. That one might be alright if I do it softly. I'll just have a look for my markers. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's get these out. Right. Oh, what about? We'll go to our subtles and go to the Blushing Bride. Blushing Bride or Petal Pink. So we'll stick with Blushing Bride. Oh, I might try Petal Pink as well, see what that's like. Just not sure whether to do anything on the sheep itself. What's that one? That's the Blushing Bride. What do you reckon? It's faces and their little ears. If it's too dark, I'll do another one. Well, this one's got its eyes shut. Might do its ears too. Oh, better do its legs too. What do you reckon? Legs? Anybody want their legs done? Little hoofs? Little hoofs. Let me see what else we've got here. Do some, what have we got there? Grey granite. How dark is that? Let's get a little piece of paper out. I can test my colours. I'll just do his little hoofs in grey. Here's hers. I don't know which one's which yet. We'll work that out in a minute. How's that? Oh, hang on, that hoof's not right. Is that enough? What do you all think? What do you think? Just pull that one back. Try to put my pens back in their packets so that I know where to find them again. I think that'll do. I'm not sure what other colour to colour their wool in with. Thinking about that for a minute. What other colours have I got? I've got white. Looks good to me. So if you do white, you won't see white. But I could do some, hang on, I've got an idea. She's got ideas. What about we can Stella when we're finished? So brighten them up, bing them out. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let me get rid of those. Oh, getting warm. Get the cardi off. Okie doke, let's cut them out. They're cute. Oh, hang on, I've got to stamp his little bow tie on. Or should I cut that out separate? Okay, which one's going to be the girl and which one's going to be the boy? I'll stick one there and one there. This one the girl. Oh, eyes shut the boy. Eyes open the girl. Okay, I was going to put the little bow tie on out of here. Let's have a look at that. Where's the bow tie? There it is. Let's see. Do I need to cut it out separately? What do you say? Eyes shut the boy. If I do that, I'm just not sure where it's going to cut it out. I might have to cut that out. I might have to stamp that separate. Okay, it's so tiny. And then cut it out with my scissors. Let me find my little block. Where's the little block? Whoops-a-days, that's come off. Oh, look at that. That's gone sideways on itself. I made that little stamp so that I could do bits like this. You put ink on there. I did a video about this. And if you want a little bit of ink on the edge of your embossing, you can use your little rubber. So it's just a piece of rubber off the corner of one of the stamp sets. And you just put ink on it and just run it like that. And it gives a really nice extra extra stuff. I just want that stamp. A little black bow tie. Just going to stamp that down here so I can cut it out. Put that away before I lose it. Thank you everyone. Hope I haven't missed any comments. I think I've seen them all. Oh wow, I'm loving this. I'm loving those colours and the hand penned. I really like that. Rightio, let's get this little sheet cut out. I'm going to try and do them both at the same time. But if you're not confident doing that, just do one at a time. And you can always use a sticky note to hold it in place if you need to, which I might do. We'll see. I'll see how I go. I'll just get them in position first. I think that's right. That one's a bit... Hope I haven't got my head in your way. I think that looks okay. And pop your other bit on. Did I move it? Oh, I think I moved the top one a bit. I think I moved the top one. It's a challenge. No, I'm good. Okay, push it down and hold it firmly until you get it going. And this one needs a bit of pushing. Watch your ears, you ready? Got your earbuds out? Oh, it wasn't too bad after all that. That was lucky. Ah, something else I've got to cut out in a minute. We'll do that in a minute. Oh, there they are, look. They're cute. Right, let's get this little thing out. I'm just going to cut out my little bow tie. There we go. So we went for a walk today. It's like, what do you do on your anniversary when you can't go anywhere for lunch? You go and buy takeaway. And we went to the park in the Hyde Park. That was really nice, the fountain and everything. We found a sundial in the middle there to stand at and eat our lunch, because we bought some Thai food, so it was a bit like, it was hard to sit down on the grass and eat it, so we sat down, we stood up at the sundial. Alright, there's a little bow tie for my, oh, isn't that cute? It's not over yet. I've got another surprise. I've got something for her. Alright, let's work out what we're doing with all this before we stick it all together. It's a good idea to work it out before you stick it all together, because, you know, how many times have I started sticking things together? Alright, now, maybe we'll put him on that side. Whoops, I'll put that on in a minute. Can't grab it. Got to work out where I'm going to put the words yet. Well, maybe I could have them both behind the fence. They look nice behind the fence, don't they? Okay, I've got a little bit of this ribbon. So this is in your annual catalogue, and it's called, what's it got on there? Scalloped lace trim, and it's very vanilla. It's on page 139. And I was going to put a bit of that just to make like a little veil. Just like that. Something like that anyway. Something like that. Just cut a bit there. I thought that was cute. I haven't worked out about the other ribbon yet, so we'll get to that in a second. Will I do it that way? Or will I do it so that there's a bit of scallop on each side? Might cut that in half. No, I think we'll do it that way. Not sure if I want it that way. Or I could even put it around a head. Could put it around a head, couldn't I? Okay, let's have a look. What does that look like on the screen? Oh no, I think I like it. Oh no, what do you all think? Do you like it around a head like this, so there's a bit behind a head and a bit on this side of a head, or with it all on the front? You can see more of the ribbon on the front. I don't know whether to do it that way though, or that way, with the scallop towards the back. I'm liking that. But I'll take advice. We'll take some advice. So while that's happening, I'm just going to work out what to do with this ribbon. I might put that down the bottom here. Right across there. And while that you're all thinking about that, I'm going to cut out. I need to get my shimmery paper. I just need to cut a bit of that off. Get rid of that. I can't fit my cutter over there, so I'll just cut it over here. And so the width of this one is, I think it's 9. You can go to 9 width, 9 centimeters when you're using that in the cutter. Sorry, in here, like this. All right, I'm going to put that there. I've got to work out where I'm going to put my letters. I don't have too many letters, so that's good, isn't it? Right, what do we want? I do. So I'll have to cut these facing the other way. Because I want the shimmer to be up. Although, ironically, they're all, it doesn't matter which way we do it, does it? Because you can turn it. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. Don't worry about me. Oh dear. How are we going? Hi Jitska, welcome. Hi Christy, welcome. Just looked up. I've got to look up at my comments. So we're talking about, everyone's commenting at the moment because I've asked them, where should I put the veil? Should I have it like this, like it's sitting on the card right now, so that it's like that? Hi Mandy. Or should I have a little piece behind the sheep's head, which I showed earlier? We're just working out that. Having a terrible internet trouble tonight currently. Oh, that's a bit sad. I'll have to watch the replay later. So I'm making a card, if you've just joined me, because it's my wedding anniversary today. So I'm going to try not to go too long. Which way does that go? I don't know which way that goes. And I'm just decided to use the sheep dies and with a bit of a, you know, wedding I do theme happening here. So I'm just using some of the Sale-A-Bration beautiful Be Dazzling. Oh, that's hard. That's hard to push through. Watch your ears. It might go pop. I'm just going to go back again. It cut really well last time though. And we're just deciding where to put the veil. Right. Get all them out. Good. Oh, this is so pretty. I just love this paper. So gorgeous. This is the Be Dazzling out of the Sale-A-Bration brochure. You can keep these extra bit if you want. Look, you could use that on something. I'll keep that. I'll keep that in my little pot later. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. That's just going to lift it off the page. Yes. Oh. Now, I usually start with not really knowing what I'm doing. I just have a bit of an idea. I got a bit of, you know, I had a nap this afternoon after my big long walk. So if you haven't seen any of my posts, it's our wedding anniversary, 37 years we made it. And we went for this great long walk, over 15,000 steps today. We went just into the city because we live near the city. And it was a really lovely day. A bit cold in the wind though, so I was a bit, you know, my ears were a bit windblown by the day was in. But it was just lovely. So when I had my nap, I woke up and thought, oh, I know, undo I do. Just came to me, oh, like a light bulb. On the front, okay, on the front, the second option on the front. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'll leave it like that then, shall I? Okay, so I think it's all happening. It's just a matter of getting these words in the right place. Not sure about the idea now. Like where to put it, I mean. I want it on there, but I'm not sure if I got the O the right way around. Is it the same both ways? Let's have a look at the back of it. I think it goes that way, doesn't it? You know, I'll have to look at the picture. Hang on a second. I thought I had a picture in my packet. Ah, there it is. It's hidden in my packet. It's hidden in my packet. I usually keep this on the front of my packet. Right, so it is sort of like this. Okay, you could always use a 0 too if you wanted a narrower one. So I keep my packet. I've got the magnet sheets for this one to put my dies in. I haven't put all my dies onto magnetic sheets, but these ones definitely, definitely need it for that. And I put that in the front. Just got caught up in the back, so then I know what's in them. Alrighty, I don't think it matters where they sit really. We'll get back to them in a minute. Okay, I think I'll put the ribbon around the white card at the front. Right, and I'll just put that little girl over there and that little do over there. Oh, I just love this paper. I didn't think I'd love this as much, you know, when you see it in the catalogue. And here, it doesn't look as, it just doesn't do it. It's just such a hard thing to do justice to when you're doing photos of it. Oh, you're putting stickers on the sheet right now. Cool. It just doesn't do it justice, but I used it the other week. I've used it a few times now, and the Feels Like Home card, I just love it. It's out on my shelf and it looks so pretty, and I'm just cutting it out now. Look at that. It's just, you've got to see it to believe it. Here, I'll get closer. Look at that. It's just pretty. It makes such a lovely wedding card, wouldn't it? Right. Okay, I'm going to cut the ribbon a little bit longer so I can flip it underneath. That is beautiful ribbon. Oh, having a good day. Now, if you haven't seen what I got this morning, I did an unboxing video. So if you're interested in seeing some of the new products, I've got a couple of annual products as well, because some of them coordinate together in the mini and the annual. And next week I'm going to use the, where are we? Hang on, I'll just find it. I've got everything in the box here. Everything's in my box here next to me. Not the stockings dies. The Shaded Summer, I'm going to use that next week. So this is out of the annual catalogue. And the dies are in the Sale-A-Bration. So they're in here. Here's the sheet ones. Here's the Summer Shadows dies. So you can only get these in the Sale-A-Bration catalogue, and it's only on till the 30th of September. And these ones are only there until stocks last. I don't know where they're up to with their status. I haven't looked, but that's what they told us. There's a few of these ones. The sheet dies and the Be Dazzling paper are all until stocks last. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you grab them soon before you can't. But yeah, I thought I'll get the stamps to go with that. So the stamps are in the annual catalogue. I can't tell you what page they're on, I can't remember. But that's next week. I thought I'll play with another one next week. While there's still some more Sale-A-Bration time. Okay, so this is, I'll get my little sheep off there. You get over there. So I'm just going to put, I think I'll use tearing tape on that. Because it's all embossed, I want it to stick well. I want it about there. I'm going to go a little bit longer so that it can wrap around. And I am just eyeballing this, but you could use your grid paper. So this is my grid paper from last Christmas. But if you're using grid paper, you can line it up along your grid like that. Have I done it right? Let's have. I'm not sticking it on the paper, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Go there, and that way the ribbon will just wrap that around the back. I have to do this. I have to remember to do these things before I stick the card together. Right. And I'll just put that back on my silicone. So I've got the silicone mat here because this is really good for adhesive stuff. It doesn't stick to it. Now the ribbon looks basically the same both sides, I think. That's the other thing I like about their ribbon. You can usually use them both sides. Stick that on. Oh, is it straight? Now, one of my tricks, if you haven't seen me do this before, is go like this. So get it right down like that, so you can see the line down. So I feel like that's a tiny bit off. To see if you've got it on straight. I'm pretty happy with that. It looks like it's a tiny bit out here. So I turn it around the other way. It could just be what I'm doing it against. So it's on there. So I look down it like that to get an idea if it's straight. Right down. Done that for years. It's just habit. Works for me most of the time. Okay, so that's that one. Cool. And I'm going to actually use this on here. So you can just tear your tape off or use your scissors, or you can use a block to tear your tape off like that, so that you get a bit more of a ripped edge. So this way it'll hold our ribbon down nicely as well. Now I've gone a bit too far in from that one, so I'm just going to pull that piece up. That's my little tool. Just going to pull that one up. That can be my little piece that's out like that, because I want to get this one right in the corner. This is really sticky, this stuff, which is great. That's what we need. Stick that one over there. And again, I've got a, well, lucky it was the opposite corner, hey? And then I can pull that bit up there. Push it down a bit before you pull it up if it's not coming, if the sticky bit's coming up as well. Right, I'll just push that one down. Oh, it's stuck to my fingers. Now I just pull out the corners like this. Pull out that one. Doesn't want to come off. We'll get there eventually. All right. Oops. Okay, that's that piece. Now I'm going to put this one on here. So I'm doing this so that having those bent like that actually lifts it up off the base a little bit, so it doesn't stick straight away. So if you just sit it there like that, it's not going to stick until you push that down. So just get that centered, and then I usually push down the other corners first, just to hold it in place. I keep moving it. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and then you can push your corners down to hold it down, and then pull those ones out. Love that trick. Love it. Makes life a lot easier. Okay, that's that one. Right, now we're getting there. Look. Woo-hoo. I don't think I'll use that again. I think I'll use some of this now. I'm going to use my, let me just wipe that, get the fluff off there, some fluff off it. So with this one I like to start on my, start on the mat, get it going. Oh, that went all funny anyway. I'm not very good with this one. There's a bit of ribbon under there. Just wind it down a bit. I think that's it. I'm seal challenged most of the time. I don't know whether it's the angle I hold it at. It's great once you get it going. And there's the ribbon under that one, so it's a little bit tricky. If you start it on the other bit of the sticky, it comes out okay. Right. And again with this one, let me just get that sticky off there before I end up with that on something. It just rolls straight off that. I love it. Now you could put all this together before you put on your base, but I'm just going to put on the base. So I'm just going to put my silicone mat there so that it doesn't all stick down at once in the wrong spot. And I can see through the silicone mat to position the rest of it. That's good. And then you can just do what we did before and just stick that side down first. And then it does stick to the mat a little bit, but it doesn't sort of stick solidly. You can just lift it off. There we go. Oh, loving this colour. It's so pretty. Oops, nearly lost my bow tie then. Woo, don't lose my bow tie. Oh, wow. Here we go. Let's find a glue dot. Oh, I'm going to get his little bow tie on him. Now, this is brand new. So let's be careful with this. Away from the card. Just remember when they're brand new, they come gushing out sometimes. Okay? Let's hope that doesn't happen tonight. Oh, see, look how easy that came out. Let's get a little bit on there. Done that before. Okay. Stand it up for a minute. I'm just going to put him on. I don't think it matters which way we put the bow tie. It looks the same both sides. Oh, look at him. He's gorgeous. Just let him dry. Just get a bit of tissue to wipe that one off. And I'm going to use a glue dot, I think, for her veil. Right. We're going to put it there, won't we? We'll stick the glue dot down on her head. Just really push that into the glue dot. Give it a good push. Squish, 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 squish. Oh, look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, look at that. Lovely. Oh, you know what else? I've got something else to show you quickly. Just quickly. You know what came today, don't you? The paper pumpkin kit. Ooh, I have to do a special one for this, I think. Anyone else got their paper pumpkin kit? That came out. I haven't opened it yet. I've opened the other one in my live this morning, the Christmas whimsy one, so to give you a quick look at that. But I haven't opened this. How about we open it quickly, just have a quick look. Not to play with it, just look. Let's have a quick little look. Such a pretty box. For my next card classes, I'm using the Expressions in Ink suite out of the annual catalogue. This coordinates with it. Let me just get that off there. Look at this. Isn't it a pretty box? Look how gorgeous that is. You can make a beautiful gift box out of this. So you could put it something over the top of that so it covers that up. Look at this. Oh, look at those stamps. That is so beautiful. So these are the papers out of the Expressions in Ink, which I'm using for my class on the 25th. And this is all, oh look, it even comes wrapped in tissue paper. So you get 2 ink spots. You don't get a stamping block, you know, one of these blocks. You don't get one of these in this one. In the other, the $33 kits collection, you're still waiting for yours, Stephanie. Yes, oh good, you all got some. You don't, yeah, so you get a different stamp block, a more basic flat one in the $33 kits collection kits. But in this particular one, it's a paper pumpkin kit. It's a different thing. And oh, look at that. It comes with all the bits. So it does come with 2 ink spots though, not just one. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's all wrapped up. It's all pretty. And it'll have the instructions as well. That's adorable, isn't it? There you go. That's what it looks like. So you can make all these cards, or you can mix and match and make whatever you like out of them. It's beautiful. That is lovely. I think I'll take the tissue paper off. So that's that. We'll have to have another Zoom session to play with that. So some of you might know I do have a group page for people that do my classes and their friends, so feel free to invite your friends to that. And it's a private group, but you can invite friends to it. I just have to approve them. And we had a little Zoom session the other day, so we just sat here and crafted together. So if you're ever interested in that, just let me know, or I'll put a post in my group page when I'm going to do that. So I sort of haven't pre-planned those ahead of time at the moment. I'll just sort of go, who wants to Zoom? Okay, so I'm thinking put them behind the fence like that. So cute. Now, do we want to get them closer? Maybe. We could have them touching, couldn't we? Because they are getting married after all. And the other thing I want to cut is one more thing I want to cut. I just have to find it. Where did I put it? Oh, where did I put it? It's another die cut. I got it out. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. It's okay. I found it. Okay, so in the baby clothes dies, I went looking for hearts, and a lot of the previous heart ones that I really liked aren't current at the moment. So I went looking for a current one. So there's this little one here, and there's some in something else as well. I can't think of what, so you just have to search through them, or I'm happy to search through them for you if you're looking for little hearts. But the other one was the same size as this, so I just want to cut a lot of little hearts. So I'm going to go through. What have I done? I've got them all lined up together. It's best not to have them all lined up together. It doesn't want to go. No. Alright, try that again. Right, that's better. Just get a couple of little hearts. There's one, and that'll fill up this side a little bit. Oops, oops, the daisies. I moved it. Hi, Julie. Just having a bit of fun here. It's my wedding anniversary. Don't worry, I'll go and talk to Glenn afterwards, and we'd spent the whole day together. Most of it, anyway. Oh, it won't go through. You've got to get it in the right spot. So I'm making an I do card with my sheep, just to be different. Thought it was appropriate. Right, here's my other little heart. We'll just do 2 little hearts, that's enough. Don't want to lose that. So that's in the baby one. Baby clothes dies, if you're looking for it. Now, just looking at the screen, is that enough stuff on there? Okay, I'll start putting these ones on. I think I'll just stick them down because I don't want them up too high. I'll put the fence up a little bit. Because these will always, see how that runs out so fast when it's new? I'm just going to take one off at a time. Just push him down a little bit because you've got to get that glue on there. Oh, I thought I was going to spill that everywhere then. And touching their hands. I've got them in the right spot. Right, just put that on for a second. And you could use the adhesive sheets underneath this if you wanted to, but I didn't think to get it out. Let's put some of these little minis on here. Oh, nearly run out of my little minis around the edges. And I'll put another one. Oh, look, they fit perfectly on there. Look at that. See that? They fit exactly. That's cool. I need another one there. And just take the tops off. Oh, can't get the last one off. Oh. Rightio. Stick it on there somewhere. I see the ribbon through it. Okay, oh, isn't that cute? I'm just going to use some of this on my lettuce. Very carefully. There's my tweezers. I'll get my tweezers out for this. These are very old tweezers. Right, where did my tissue go? I've got a bit of glue out the side there, so I'm just going to get the tissue and mop that up a little. So I've put too much glue on. We don't want that much glue, okay? I think I might put the do in the middle and then the little hearts over here. I do. What do you think? Does that look alright? The do in the middle? Or should I do the do straight? Oh, Or over here a bit more. Sorry, I keep moving it. I do. Adorable, thank you. I'll just keep going. It'll just end up how it does, won't it? And if you, the other glue you could use is the really thin, this one, the fine tip glue pen. That's another one you could use. I tend to use this a fair bit. The other one doesn't dry quite as quick. Just really don't want to get too much on there. I get too much, but I won't have enough. I think I'll just do it like that. Whack it on. Whoops, days. What was I saying about too much glue? It's just so new. Like today, tonight. Just opened it. Let's keep that tissue handy. Alright. Oh, it's gone up a bit high. I do. And my little heart. Oh, gone too far again. Oh, just get a bit of that glue off there. To use Mandy's thing and sponge it on. I'll just keep that tissue there and I can use that for the next one. Got enough glue on there for that one. See? Put that one down there. Oh, there we go. I'll get rid of that tissue before I get glue everywhere. Right, now let me look in the picture. Oh, I don't know about the idea now. It's how it is going to be because it's stuck now. I'm just wondering whether to do another heart over this side. Let's put that there for a minute. What if I cut another heart and stick it over here? And I just realised I got her veil all stuck in there. So I might put the veil over the top. That's better. Okay. What do we want? Do we want more something here? Let me have a look in the picture. Brings back memories of ABBA. I do. Yeah. They're putting out a new album, I think. I believe. Okay, what do you think? Do we want anything, another heart on there, over here? Another heart there, like if I cut another one? Let's cut another one and see what it looks like. Just find the heart. Because I haven't put any other bling on there. That's sort of blingy enough, isn't it? Or is it? Have a vote. Do we need more bling? I'll just cut this over here. Does anyone need more bling? Doesn't want to go through this one. Doing it again. I'm just getting this thing cutting. 2 is enough. Because I was thinking 2 for 2 people, you know. We'll just put it on there and see what we think. I can keep it for something else. That's what it looks like with another one. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to wing Stella the sheep. What do you think? Do we need the wing Stella on the sheep? Just to give them a little bit more glitter. Okay, that's with it and that's without it. I just feel like it's missing something there, over here. couple of tiny clouds. Tiny clouds. Oh, I can't get the tiny clouds off the backing. Gee, they're stuck on good today. Wow, that's really, really, really good glue. Like under there, you mean? Underneath my sheet. I could manage to get a cloud under my sheet. Like just on the white, can't like just with white, you thinking? Let's have a look at that. Just some plain white clouds? Or do you want them in a colour? Let's have a look what we've got here. What do you reckon? Just wait for a second. I'll just cut these out and we'll see what they look like. Well, we'll just have a look now. We'll just have a look. What do they look like? Yeah, it might have looked better if I put them at the top earlier, like up here, and moved all that down a bit, but now it's too late. Yeah, I could have put that underneath the lettuce, couldn't I? Could still put them under the lettuce. What about like that? If I put that at the top like that, it might just feel that little, I just feel like it needs something. You know this little tool, it's really handy, don't you? It'll be the first time I've shoveled. Shovel. It's not the first time I've shoveled underneath something like this. See what happens, shall we? Can always stick it straight back down. What do you think? No, I'd have to put the eye up higher if I do that, won't I? I do like the cloud on there, actually. Too much? Okay, pull them back out. There we go. We'll just leave them like that. Maybe on another one I'll do the little clouds like that. Okie dokie. Well, do we want any other bling? Oh, did we want the Wink of Stella? Did anyone answer my Wink of Stella question? I was originally thinking I'd do Wink of Stella on the sheep to give them bit of extra colour lift sort of thing. So my Wink of Stella looks like this. It'll look like that. It might just lift them up a little bit. I'll do it on the little bits here, not the whole sheet, just on those bits. Move her veil out of the way for a minute. just on those bits to make it look a bit, you know, I'm getting a bit carried away now. I love Wink of Stella. Nah, let's just keep going. It is a wedding after all. There we go. That's all right. You probably can't even see that, but I can. Right, let's clear this desk a little. Get those clouds out of the way. Put them over there for another day. Okay, look, I'm not doing too bad. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I do. It is a formal affair, yes. What do you think? How's that? I've moved my thing. Oh dear. I don't like it when I get my thing all crooked. I must have bumped the camera, did I? Yes. I did. Righto. So, there we go. Thank you, Christy. Did anyone else craft tonight? Or was it just me? Anybody make anything? Thank you, Jill. Yeah, I think if I did it again, I'd put the I do straight now without looking at it. But oh well, we'll just leave it there. Oh, you made 3 cards, Athena. Well done. Gorgeous. Thank you, Stephanie. It's really good to have you all here. Thank you, Mandy. Colouring in. How are your sheep going? She's colouring her sheep in. Well, that's cute. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with those sheep. Let me bring it closer so you can see the Wink of Stella. So I've made it so they're all a bit sparkly. Like that. It's fun. I really, really like the hand pen set. That looks good with it. With the blushing bride. That's so cute. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there and catch you next week with those other stamps. So happy crafting. If anyone needs any help or tips or anything, if you want to buy anything, let me know, because here's all my codes and everything. Yeah, I'll put a little heart on that. It's my host code. Alrighty. Thanks everybody, and I wish you all a good night, and I'll see you next week. Ciao.